health, mind, body, spirit. You must do more than just work out to get your booty to grow. This video explains how to get a rounder and firmer behind with our proven exercises that isolate your gluts for maximum results, while also showing you how to avoid common mistakes that will jeopardize your progress. Stop wasting precious time on exercises that don't work. Instead, start performing exercises that target your gluts and make them grow into the size and shape you have always wanted. Whether you are a guy wanting to impress the ladies in your denim jeans or a woman trying to firm up and add some size to your booty, I am here to show you how. Let's get started and get that butt in gear. Please read this disclaimer carefully. The importance of resistance training. I'm sure we all know where the gluteus muscles are located. But in case you forgot, you are sitting on them. Neglecting these muscles will cause them to shrink, become flat, sag, or even become unshapely due to added body fat and muscle atrophy. Weight loss diets and extra jogging or running is also a no-no. Our goal is to add size and not reduce it. To get the butt you want, you need resistance and weight training. Below are some great exercises proven to do just that. I say proven because I have used them and continue to use them in my routines on a weekly basis. You will positively know that these exercises work when you feel the soreness in your muscles a day or two after your workout. But exercises are not enough. Most websites show what exercises you can perform but leave you without a workout plan. Here are 3 things you might not know about your butt that's keeping it from growing. Too much exercise can actually have a negative impact on your progress. Not doing the proper amount of reps and sets can also be counterproductive. Recovery time and workout frequency are very important when building muscles. Your protein intake is vital to muscle growth. You can work out as hard as a professional bodybuilder, but if you don't get enough protein to supply your muscles with amino acids needed to grow, you will be spinning your wheels. So if you truly want results, continue reading because you have come to the right place. Before we start with our list of exercises, let's take a closer look at our glute muscles. 3 butt muscles you need to know. There are 3 muscles in your butt. These include the gluteus maximus, located above the gluteus medius. The maximus is the largest of the 3 muscles. Gluteus medius, located on the high end above your maximus. Gluteus minimus, located on the lower end, connecting your maximus with your hamstrings. The maximus is the main muscle we will concentrate on for adding size, though the other ones are also very important for developing the shape you want. Randomly selecting 3 or 4 different exercises for a bigger butt work will not ensure you are hitting all 3 glute muscles and will leave you with minimal results. Our task is to not only hit our butt with intensity but also hit all 3 muscles for maximum stimulation and growth. Now let's move on to our top exercise list. The squat. This exercise will not only tone your butt, but it is also one of the most proven exercises for building overall size with heavy weights. Proper execution of this exercise will kick your metabolism into high gear as well. There are various foot positions that can be used, but I prefer positioning my feet shoulder width apart or slightly wider and angling them outward slightly. I also suggest using a Smith machine for added safety as opposed to a freestanding barbell. Rest the barbell behind your neck and across your shoulders. Keeping your back straight, look forward. Always concentrate on keeping good form during this exercise. Now slowly bend your knees until your thighs are parallel or below parallel to the floor. Feel the stretch in your butt muscles as you push it slightly outward before slowly pushing back up. Make sure not to bounce the weight at the bottom position. Keep this movement steady and concentrate on stretching the gluteus muscles as you come back up. I recommend starting this exercise with a light weight for a set of 20 reps. Rest 2 to 3 minutes between sets and perform a total of 5 to 6 sets. While performing these exercises, try to concentrate on using your gluteus muscles with each repetition. As you get more experienced, you can perform various routines with lighter weights and higher reps and sets, or heavier weights and lower reps and sets. When you are finished, your gluteus muscles should feel tight and pumped, and soreness 1 to 2 days later. If you are feeling this exercise more in your legs, then try positioning your feet wider. Research has shown that a wider stance targets your butt muscles more than a narrow stance. I would recommend you try both and see which works best for you. If you're performing this at a local gym or do not have a Smith machine, you can also perform this with a kettlebell held firmly in both hands in front of you. Or, you could use some dumbbells in each hand at shoulder position. The squat. This exercise will not only tone your butt, but it is also one of the most proven exercises for building overall size with heavy weights. Proper execution of this exercise will kick your metabolism into high gear as well. There are various foot positions that can be used, but I prefer positioning my feet shoulder width apart or slightly wider and angling them outward slightly. I also suggest using a Smith machine for added safety as opposed to a freestanding barbell. Rest the barbell behind your neck and across your shoulders. Keeping your back straight, look forward. Always concentrate on keeping good form during this exercise. Now slowly bend your knees until your thighs are parallel or below parallel to the floor. Feel the stretch in your butt muscles as you push it slightly outward before slowly pushing back up. Make sure not to bounce the weight at the bottom position. Keep this movement steady and concentrate on stretching the gluteus muscles as you come back up. I recommend starting this exercise with a light weight for a set of 20 reps. Rest 2 to 3 minutes between sets and perform a total of 5 to 6 sets. While performing these exercises, try to concentrate on using your gluteus muscles with each repetition. As you get more experienced, you can perform various routines with lighter weights and higher reps and sets, or heavier weights and lower reps and sets. When you are finished, your gluteus muscles should feel tight and pumped, and soreness 1 to 2 days later. If you are feeling this exercise more in your legs, then try positioning your feet wider. Research has shown that a wider stance targets your butt muscles more than a narrow stance. I would recommend you try both and see which works best for you. If you're performing this at a local gym or do not have a Smith machine, you can also perform this with a kettlebell held firmly in both hands in front of you. Or, you could use some dumbbells in each hand at shoulder position. Forward lunges. Lunges are my second favorite after squats and will probably give you more soreness in your gluteus muscles than any other exercise. Here's how to do it. Hold a pair of dumbbells with your feet straight and about shoulder width apart. Keep your back straight and step forward with one leg. Always keep your ankle ahead of your knee to avoid extreme tension on your knee tendons. Feel the stretch in your buttocks. Short strides will target your legs more, so try wider strides to hit your butt muscles. Next, position yourself back into starting position by pushing off with heel. Now repeat this with your other leg. Perform this exercise for a total of 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 12 repetitions. Beginners may have trouble balancing their body weight at first, but with practice it will get easier. Plie squats. If you would like to tone up your inner thighs while you shape your butt, this exercise is for you. There are 2 positions you can use to perform this exercise. One is to hold 2 dumbbells, one in each hand, up at the sides of each shoulder. The other is to hold the 2 dumbbells, or even one heavier dumbbell in front of you, positioned hanging between your legs. Keep your back straight, legs slightly more than shoulder width apart with toes pointing outward. Bend your knees until your legs are parallel to the floor. Again, try to feel that stretch at the bottom of this exercise and concentrate on using your butt muscles. Cable or machine kickbacks. This is a great exercise using a cable or pulley machine. First, wrap the end of the cable positioned at the bottom of the machine with an ankle wrap or cuff to one ankle. Facing the machine, bracing yourself and keeping your non-working leg slightly bent and your working leg straight, raise your heel backward about 1 to 2 feet until you feel your glutes squeeze tightly. Hold that position for 1 count and repeat. Leg press. The name of this exercise can be deceiving, as it not only works your legs but also gives your glutes a big workout. Using a leg press, place your feet slightly higher on the platform. If you position your feet too low, you put more stress on the front of your legs and less on the glutes. When performing this exercise, concentrate on pushing with your heels and getting a good stretch at the bottom of the exercise. For women, positioning the feet close together will put more emphasis on the outer sweeps of your glutes for adding roundness to your butt and giving you that feminine round butt look. Positioning your feet wider apart will give you more range and provide for a deeper stretch at the bottom of the movement. Either way, both are excellent ways to round off your butt muscles and add thickness. Also try using one leg at a time. Walking lunges. The only difference between this exercise and the standing lunges is that you keep moving forward one step at a time, rather than pushing back off your heel in the same spot. Personally, I prefer this exercise over standing lunges. If you have a long hallway and have some heavy dumbbells, try walking the length of your hallway and back again without stopping. Wow! Your butt and legs will be so tight they will feel like they are on fire. I find that wider strides target the gluteus better than shorter strides due to the extra stretch you get in the gluteus area. If you are not feeling sore after doing this exercise, then definitely try it again with wider strides. Eating your way to a bigger butt with protein. Protein is a key essential element for muscle growth and recovery. It is made up of 8 essential amino acids and 14 non-essential amino acids. These amino acids are what make our muscles grow. Although most of us have protein in our diet, the question remains, are you getting enough protein in your daily diet to sustain muscle growth? You can do all these exercises and more and not get a round butt if you do not get adequate protein. I recommend eating close to or more than your body weight in grams of protein. If, for example, you weigh 160 pounds, try to eat 160 grams of protein per day. A protein shake between meals will make it easier to attain the protein amount you may require. Below are the 3 main types of protein and when you should take each for optimal muscle growth. 3 types of protein. Whey protein. A derivative of milk, this is the most commonly used protein and is used pre- and post-workout due to its fast absorption. This is also a great protein to take between meals and is probably the least expensive of all types. If you are lactose intolerant, whey protein isolate has had almost all of its lactose removed and may be a better option. Casein protein. This is a slow-release protein, meaning the protein content is slowly released into your body over several hours. This property makes it an excellent protein to take for bed and keeps you anabolic throughout the night. During this time, your body will absorb and utilize these proteins while you sleep. Blend protein. There are blended protein powder mixes that combine both whey protein and casein protein for the benefit of having both slow and fast release protein in your body. Other types. There are still other specific types of protein products sold on the market such as egg protein, soy protein, pea protein, rice protein, hemp protein and other plant protein mixes for vegetarians and vegans. Do a search on the internet and you see a vast selection of different brands and flavors. The important thing to remember is that if you are not getting enough protein in your diet, supplementing with a protein powder mix at various times throughout the day will help you get the right amount of protein needed to build muscle. Not all protein powder is pleasant to drink. So shop around for one that is right for your taste buds. After all, you will be drinking it every day. 12-week workout plan. To make things easier for you to start your exercises, I thought it would only be fair to give you an exercise routine. The routine I have put together will keep your muscles confused for added growth. Keeping your muscles confused by switching things up creates added stress and thus keeps them growing. This can be accomplished by varying the weights and repetitions each week and also by changing the routine or exercise each month. In order to hit all muscle fibers, we will use lighter weights for higher repetitions and heavier weights for lower repetitions. Workouts are 2 times per week and make sure to leave a 3 to 4 days rest between workouts. Always make sure you are using a weight that you can use to complete the number of repetitions designated and not more. If you feel that you could do more reps, then it is time to add more weight. The below workout plan is intended for both men and women. Common mistakes to avoid. First, dieting. Now is not the time to go on a crash diet. Dieting will not only cause weight loss but also cause you to lose muscle. If you are working out hard and eating healthy and natural foods, you will automatically burn off extra body fat. Second, overtraining. Working out the same muscle group too often is counterproductive and will cause you to break down muscle rather than build upon it. This will lead to muscle shrinkage rather than muscle growth. You must think like a bodybuilder. Train no more than twice per week so your butt muscles have time to recover and grow. Third, lack of protein. Muscles will not grow without adequate amounts of protein. Try to get at least 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight per day. If necessary, supplement with protein drinks to achieve that number. Don't waste all those hours of intense butt workouts by neglecting your protein intake. Fourth, too much cardio. Too much cardio exercise can also break down muscle tissue. Drop your cardio workouts to 15 minutes per session, but increase the intensity. Fifth, form and intensity. It is very important that you use proper form. Concentrate on feeling your glutes do the work and not your legs. When doing lunges, never let your knee extend past your toes. And always make sure you are giving it your all. Don't just go through the motions. Feel the intensity and push yourself to the max. Maximum intensity will lead to maximum results. Push yourself hard and you will see your booty grow bigger and stronger. Good luck. Now that you've been armed with all the information necessary on how to get around butt, what you do next is your decision. If you've made it this far in the article, I'm assuming you're highly interested and motivated to put this exercise routine to the test. If you finish this 12-week routine, I would suggest starting over again from the first month, or you could create your own routine. Remember, Rome was not built in a day. It will take hard work. But if you stick to the plan and stay consistent while also taking in plenty of protein and avoiding the mistakes listed above, you will see results. Thank you. Keep watching more interesting and informative videos.